Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back. Wargame Red Dragon, continuing on then with the second campaign, Bear versus Dragon. Wow, so we were able to do it. We were able to beat the Soviet Navy, and now it's time to invade Vladivostok. And all we have to do that is push in from Lenny Kravitzville and make our naval landing with our North Korean Marine Regiment. So I'm out of moves, nothing else I can do here. I can't move my ships or any of my planes or anything, and nothing can go into R&R, so it's just time to end the turn. We do have some points to spend, but not going to do that. I want to wait until we can get some additional tanks under the... I think we can get some more tanks. Is it under... we may have already called in some, but I am just waiting for additional tanks or possibly infantry. Anti-tank would be good as well, but we'll go ahead and wait on that. So anyway, let's go ahead and end the turn here, and we'll wait for the computer to make its retreats and stuff. We may get attacked. Yep, so we'll have to do that first before going into Vladivostok, and looks like they've kind of just reinforced a little bit. So it shouldn't be too hard to beat these guys. Fighter squad, attack squad, a couple of planes there. Looks like we have tank regiments. Should be easy to beat them. We'll have them quickly surrounded. So let's get right into it. Again, if you enjoy this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend. Thanks for the support as usual. That's the way you can pay it forward, by letting everybody know about this fantastic game and about all the fun we have over here on this channel. So let's see. So we've got to just finish them off here at Ning. So we're going to go ahead and just capture the Foxtrot area. And actually, if I don't have aircraft, so there's no need to kind of hang out over there. My way of addressing the battles do change depending on kind of how the AI feels. Obviously, you wouldn't, if you were playing against a human player, there's absolutely no way you would do this. No way it would be smart. But in this case, much different. So what I do want to do is I want to cut them off completely. And we're gonna be attacked by planes at some point. So what I do want to do is roll a ton of tanks down here to block off any of their retreats from Ning, and then just hit them from behind with additional tanks. A group of, let's see, 16 there and a group of 16 there. So that should be pretty good. Recon, we'll just bring our one recon unit with up here, and we'll also bring the additional PGZ-80. Hopefully it keeps them away from the main attack force. We shouldn't need anything else. I'm expecting just, you know, it'll mostly be tanks that we can just easily crush, or light APCs, so we'll do that right away. So we could spend our additional points on infantry, but I'm not going to risk that. And recon, not going to risk that. And cargo trucks, not going to risk that either. Actually, just to be certain, though, I'm going to use the more armored APC. And we should be good to go. So, by the way, they have much less morale than us, so a couple tanks, and that'll be it. So, let's roll then. Just move fast to get into our positions. We need 499 points. That shouldn't be too much. Gonna set up our PGZ on the top of this hill here. We should have a nice overlook of the entire area from there if they try to call out reinforcements, which they can do from here. Air and land both at the bottom. We'll have our tanks drive forward then, try to hit them in the ass. Oh, looks like we got BTRs coming up already. And hopefully our tanks finish everything off. Alright, so we're going to start hitting that infantry. Hopefully they don't hit us with RPGs or anything. Danger close there. We're going for a command here. That's all we need to do. Bring our recon back up and have our tanks keep hauling ass. There comes the aircraft. Cluster bombs, of course. Bad hit there. Additional BTRs being called out. We're so close to their aircraft call-in point that this is a good way to attack from. And it looks like we're just engaging them down here too. Oh, the Chinese with their numbers are crazy. I don't even think we're actually going to get to that command before we just completely annihilate them in points. Got 70 points needed, or 70% rather. And we're going to... Oop, MiG's out again. Just keep moving. We may lose a few tanks, hopefully not. Trying to make this a flawless victory. A lot of BTRs sitting there. Ooh, looks like they came back with a vengeance with their clusters. Losing a tank there. They've actually got a fob. Ah, those bastards. They killed too many tanks, I think, there. But we have plenty. But we did take a loss of, what, 5 tanks? And apparently we lost a recon, even though we didn't? I don't know. Anyway, so that was a complete victory there. Got them. We completely annihilated the first border regiment as well. Very good. Very good there. Nice benefit to that. Alright, so it looks like the enemy has the 22nd Fighter Squad and the 8th Attack Squad out. Su-27Ms, which are armed with bombs. 250 kilogram. Quite a bit of them, too. Gonna go ahead and make our landings now. Even though we've got, we need R&R on some of these units. It's okay. We're gonna roll in with some tanks right away. Or should we? A little too late to undo that now. But, doesn't matter. We will probably need our tanks here more than on the other plateau. Alright, we'll disembark and move into Vladivostok. Meanwhile, Lenny Kravitzville will probably be counterattacked again. But, if we get hit, we'll have a lot of nice infantry ready to go. So we'll go ahead and R&R on both of those and get refitted there. We'll wait until we have some additional points. We do have an ASM aircraft ready, but we're not going to worry about that for now. We can move our ships again. We may as well look out for the enemy now at Vladivostok, or north of there. No other Navy ships are spotted. It's good. Naval reinforcements can be called in from here, so if we can cap that before the next point, that would be great. Let's go ahead and start our attack then at Vladivostok. Whoa, only the 13th Marine Regiment will be landing? We'll have to wait another turn to get that attack out then. And nothing we can do there, so we'll go ahead and just end that turn. I got to attack in a full force. According to our local agents, the enemy started disembarking units and logistical resources in Kellerovo. We did not expect them to react so quickly. Damn. So it looks like Kellerovo is already being reinforced, which is okay because we're about to take Vladimir here. Vladivostok, of course, will be taken in this next turn. There's no question of that. We should have all of our units in place. We've got tanks and marines. Unfortunately, we have attack squads. Oh no, with tons of bombs too. But one thing we have also is we've got some ships with us. Yes, those will provide some really nice AA cover. Maybe we can lure and skewer the enemy. Okay, let's go for it then. We'll start our attack here, and there we go. Now that we have marine landing units and ships to assist us, and a lot of points to spend as well, it'll make things a lot easier. Looks like they have forces at Foxtrot. We could make a landing there. Nice cheap this is a gunboat, by the way, the Shanghai, as I call it. Actually, you know what? Let's do a quick. We'll use one of those cheap ships to see if we can find like a command or some cheap tanks or something sitting close to the edge. We do have a YW701. Looks like we've got a ZZZ 701 too. We can actually just start with these naval units out in the open like that because they're amphibious, so we don't even have to deploy it or anything. We can just keep it in the corner and we'll have the area the entire time. Now there was tons of enemy infantry, tons of enemy marines, more importantly, and also aircraft. So we're going to have, the real battle's going to come down around Delta. If we make a naval landing over here, it's going to get bombed to hell, I'm assuming. And we've got naval units we can call in. Oh, look at that. We've got 8 Michael Jackson 1s. We've got 12 of these special marines as well. but we need troops to to really defend them. More importantly, ships. So we can bring in a couple of these. They've only got really just short range 2450 on them. We can try to make a naval landing with those. Changzhou are effective, but rarely hit their target. So what we're really going to want to do here is force the enemy to fall on us. Looks like we've got Korshuns here. 15 point. They're equivalent to the Chinese, what kind of infantry and troop transports they have. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up some AA right away. Get out these AA cannons. We probably won't be able to use them from the start unless they try to bomb our troops. We'll put troops in defensive positions in the city, and we'll put them kind of at each sector. Really slow the enemy down. If they also have transports as well, and I'm sure they're going to try to drive right in and plow through us, and we're not going to let that happen. We have some very nice tanks here as well that are starting to get more skilled, and we also have the Chimano-Ho, which we can use at some point. Alright, I do want some more naval ships. We do have both sectors, though, which means we're going to get a total of 8 income over a period of time at a time. So we do need additional tanks. I guarantee you they'll have ATGMs. Look at all the tanks we can call in. 60. We don't even need that many tanks, to be fair. But we will take losses, and that's we need to keep up the momentum. In fact, we're almost tied with them in points. We have 10 more points to start with than they do in terms of morale, so this is going to be a big battle that I'm just going to try to really look over and really baby. So first we need a defensive position here, and it looks like they have abandoned Delta. What the hell? Oh, they're pulling their asses back right away. Oh, and there they come with counter ATGMs from their probably BMPs, right? Yep. Well, let's go ahead and attack those right away and defend our tanks. Meanwhile, we do have our command ship here. Oh, there's a UAZ right off the start. Couldn't have gotten luckier with that one. Korshuns, of course, we're losing. They're just there to distract those BMPs until we can get within range. We'll park right here. We'll come right on through and knock their asses out. UAZ, that's 100 points free right there. Or whatever it happens to be. But the enemy's not going to get that command zone anymore. Alright, Chinese tanks are just going to roll through them. Oh, they're just going to get chewed up right away. Alright, at least we didn't lose any infantry on that. Time to bring the PGZs up. Too bad we don't have any shoulder launch. Come on, finish them. Next thing we can do is push right through with our infantry. Head right into Delta. Use the tanks, of course, to... oh. I thought I heard the Nanjing already firing. Oh, the Shanghai. Korshun doing a good job there. We could have flanked around, too. Possibly captured that area. Got rid of the... UAZ at Foxtrot. A lot of tanks coming in at point blank. Why is this thing able to target us, but we can't target it? We're like swarmed all around him. Now, of course. That is a resilient BMP. Did you hear that? There we go. Thank you. Alright, bombers all day, every day there. We're going to have to keep it up. Move in with our Marines from the side. BMPs are going to cause some problems. So we're going to ATGM the hell out of any of their tanks. We'll move to the right and to the left around the city. Okay, BMPs are everywhere. Alright, we're getting all of our infantry into place now. This, again, as I thought, would be kind of a hard push. We got a ton of ATGM shooting against us. We got the command there at Delta, finally. That's no more points coming in for them. PGZs can move up then safely. Just to the left side. BMPs will be just chewed through by the Chuck Norris troops here. Motorcade. Jegocade, the Jedi. They're moving right through. Just keep moving with those tanks. They can take a real beating. Alright, we'll move up on the left flank. They've only got one command left. This is actually going surprisingly well, other than all the constant hits from the aircraft. Another UAZ coming in. Taking another 2 losses there. They're going to just do that every day, all day. We have plenty of tanks, but I don't want to keep taking the losses like that. Of course, there's many different things I could do to prevent that, but it's just the way it is right now. Okay, they've got ATGMs of their own coming in. Damn BMPs up the ass everywhere. Now we're gonna have to go into it. Alright, what we should have done from the start is landed naval troops on that right side. We could just go right through the forest and not even bother with these guys. Why even do that? We bring up our AA. Down to just a couple tanks over there. That's okay. Wow, they're really, they lost that area and they're pushing like mad now. Just BMPs and BTRs everywhere. I have nothing I can do to bomb it. Cut right through them here by taking defensive positions. Really making them pay for a few of those tanks we lost. Gonna be a 24/7 battle here in the middle. They're bombing their own troops, that's why I haven't moved. Sometimes you gotta take advantage of a panic commander. Oh, now comes the smoke for the Soviet retreat. All smoke and mirrors. Looks like they have another command out. We can go ahead and get over there. Just leapfrog our way over there. Block at the intersection and keep blocking additional troops. Bringing out supplies would be death. They'll just artillery the hell out of it. So just try to keep on the move and keep away from them now. We've lost a number of tanks, but mostly to deal with those BMPs. And we'll go ahead and get our troops out now. I hope they land with a speedy transport. Uh-oh. Australia 3 troops are here. There we go. Much better. Oh, damn, it's just regular infantry. Okay, well. We'll move them in. These things can smoke, by the way, but the range is like less of a Buratino. people are insane. They're just bombing their own troops. The UAZ's got to be around there somewhere. He keeps moving it every 2 seconds. So this area is basically ours now. It's all about minimizing losses at this point. Kind of see the computers freak the hell out. Too bad we don't have helicopters or something. That's always amazingly useful. We'll go ahead and put these guys back over here, see if they can flank. We'll pull back our tanks. PGZ really not effective. Only good maybe against helicopters, but anyway, I'm pretty satisfied with these losses for the amount of like bombing runs and infantry the computer had to throw in, or rather Stalin had to throw into the middle. We're weak on troops. Right now we're just going to be ambushing BMPs if we can see them, but looks like there's actually the command on the other side. You know what, we're going to hop into the village here and see if we can shoot them. Just keep BMPs at range now. So, yeah, those BMPs, very, very, very wild units. Oh, hold on. Get into some damn cover. Thanks for that. And we'll get these transports up here. So we should be able to finish the campaign all at once, or this mission all at once. Just swarming in on them here. Ambushing transports and such as they come around to try to slow down the enemy recapturing any of these zones. You can see here the BMP's done, or the UAZ rather is finished. Apparently he's playing, whoa, damn, guy got moves. Alright, so anyway, our infantry's almost in range of, Bolshol Common. Cayman Islands over there. Alright, with optical failure, this guy shouldn't be able to move. And I can't believe our troops aren't able to hit him. They're calm. Turn that off. Hit him with the RPG. Pure useless coming through. Like killing those. Great thing is if we're not, even if they, you know, we're going to get kind of a victory that forces them to retreat. The nice thing is, if we do that, I guess these troops didn't want to listen. If we do that, we cut their numbers and make the next battle easier. If the longer we kind of fight them before forcing them out with UAZs. Looks like they brought a UAZ back to Foxtrot, so we'll find that. Yeah, the longer we wait, the worse it is. It's alright, it'll increase our victory over time. Wow, looks like they brought 60 troops to the middle. That's going to be the end of that, unless they call them bombers on themselves. Shanghais are moving. We're going to get as close to this position as we can before moving into it. Hate that the computer even tries to, or Stalin even tries to recapture that area. We'll have to, maybe this ship will be able to see it. If they recapture the middle, that's going to be bad. So we'll call out a ton of troops just to place them all around. BMPs are coming in again from the left flank. Oh, they're artillerying their own troops. How could they be so incompetent? Looks like there's a buck there. As soon as this other group is in position, we'll go ahead and start running into that area. 120 men are going to flush them out. Wow, these troops are actually able to hold of all those 60 troops as well. Incredible. Alright, so we're almost done here. I went pretty well, I'd say. The longer we last, the better. The more numbers we knock down from... It's not always about finishing it fast either. Sometimes it'll make them reconsolidate. There's the UAZ. Beautiful, nice hit. That's the end of that. Hope that bomber didn't call in on us. Oh, that Biryusa, damn. It's gonna be quite the fight. I hope it works. going to have to come back around if it wants to hit us. Put some of these troops down at the bottom. We'll leave them for later. Looks like Jedis are taking some hits already. Just got to get in close. That's all we got to do. That group's finished. Alright, we'll leapfrog with this group then. UAZ. We'll just finish them off here. That should be it. Okay, well, that took long enough. I think we took acceptable losses there, too. 6th Naval Infantry Regiment was completely decimated there. Awesome. That gets rid of the buck and UAZs and whatever infantry they had there. Look at that. They lost 26. Jeez. And 8 Factoria ATGMs. Oh, man. That's awesome. So we took out a little bit of the anti-air company. I don't think we even touched any of the attack squads or fighter squads at all. But a lot of AA could have been useful there. However, didn't really matter too much. We lost troops, but so did they. In fact, I'd say they killed more of themselves than we did. We lost, is that 14 tanks, I'm thinking? Yeah, okay. Not too bad. Really not too bad. For all the amount of ATGMs, not too bad. So, anyway, that's it for this move. We'll go ahead and see then what the enemy's going to do next. And you guys can look forward to it. Looks like we have Vladivostok. Congratulations, Major. Troops from the North Korean Ryugyong-su Task Force can now be deployed in Vladivostok. Fantastic. Actually, looks like there's a 30... Is that tanks there? Let's go ahead and take a look. However, beware, comrade. If the sea route between Vladivostok and Chongjin is challenged by our enemy, North Korean units will not be able to join us. Make sure you keep control of naval sectors Alpha and Bravo until you've deployed all the North Korean units that you require. So we have to keep control of Alpha and Bravo then, even though we're steaming towards Echo. Actually, cutting off Echo would completely stop them from calling out units at all, I believe. We'll go ahead and put these units then on R&R. Make sure we've got enough to fight with, and we'll do the same here. So we've captured Vladivostok now. Control it before turn 18. I'd like to get some of these naval, or rather land forces now that we have control of that. Looks like we do get a shock regiment for 30 points. Ah, it has the latest and greatest Michael Jackson tanks as well. 32 of the standard Michael Jackson and 2 of the Type Thrilla. Excellent. Ooh, an anti-air. Fantastic. All right, so a lot to look forward to, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Again, thanks for the support. Bring that cornucopia of pain. We'll see you. Bye.